You were probably expecting a Spawn review, weren't you? Well, guess what? It's my review. How do you like me? How do you like me? Like me? Like me? Get out of here, Malekith. Always trying to show off, I swear, man. Alright, guys. We are back at it again with another Spawn review. This figure you may have seen. Well, I know you've seen this figure right here because he was in my previous video. That's right! I'm the star of this YouTube channel. Shut up, Malekith. You talk way too much, man. Always trying to take up all the screen time, I swear. But anyways, yeah, if you've been watching my YouTube channel, you know I've actually reviewed this figure right here because this is the alternate version right here. See him? There's the blue one. Here's the red one. There's the blue one. There's the red one. I bought this guy for cheap. That's why I got him. He's one of my favorite figures. But this is not only going to be kind of a re-review. It's also going to be kind of a comparison with some of the other big 90s Spawn action figures. So if you love 90s Spawn, stay tuned for this because we got the Creech over there. We got the Badrock over there. We got the Overkill 2 that I recently reviewed. And we have Cygor over there, the original one. So if you love classic vintage Spawn figures, then you're going to love this review. And if you love Marvel Legends, you're gonna love this review too. Get out of here, Malekith. Okay, no, this is not gonna be a Marvel Legends review. This is gonna be Throwback Thursday, even though it's not Thursday. I think it's Wednesday. Of this figure right here, and we're gonna do a little comparison as well. I'm just gonna pop this guy out, you know, show you what he's did before. If you guys didn't see the last review of this Badrock over here, check it out. Essentially, it's going to be the same review, but like I said, I incorporated some other figures into this video just to kind of spice it up a little bit, you know what I mean? And me too! Get out of here, Malekith! Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop this figure open, and we're going to somewhat re-review it, and then, like I said, do some comparisons of the Badrock figure with these other Spawn figures right here that you see. And also me! What did I tell you, Malekith's out of here! Okay, so here is Badrock. We're gonna pop this baby open. Alright. And this is from series... I don't know what series this is from. I know it's from series... Well, it's from Rob Liefeld's Youngblood. Series... I'll get back to you on that one. So let's pop out this alternate version of Badrock. Okay. Alright, he's kind of tough to open up. That's how tough he is. He knocked over my camera. Jeez. My goodness. Do you need some help? Get out of here, Malekith! Okay. Oh. Okay. So, let's pop out... Man, he's in there, jeez. Okay, let's pop out the alternate version of Badrock. Like I said, guys, he was one of my favorite figures growing up to play with. If you guys watched my previous video of Badrock, then you'll know. Memories. Let me break out his missiles here. There's one of his missiles. And then... his other missile kind of attacked me. Now, if you don't know the story of Badrock, like I said, guys, check out my other review. There's a review of that Badrock figure. And here's his two missiles. So his two missiles go into here, like so. And they slot into there like so. They do fire. You put them in there. Actually, they match. Look at that. And then you clamp that down on like so. And if you want to fire, you just hit this switch right here and they shoot out very, very nicely. Now, articulation-wise, this is a 90s figure. Boom, boom. Arm, wrist swivel, legs move, nothing at the knee, and nothing at the ankle. That's essentially what you got right here. This is why these figures are going to last forever. Because they had no articulation. You know, the figures that have been made, the newer figures that are being made today are not going to last because of all the articulation in them. You never know, they might last, but I don't know. Somebody prove me wrong. I'll prove you wrong. Get out of here, Malekith. I swear, man, you interrupt my video again. This is a 90s Spawn review. All right? Okay. But yeah, here's the back of Badrock. The back of Badrock. And so we'll put them next to the alternate version of Badrock. I'm pretty pleased that I bought this figure, being that not only was he one of my favorite figures growing up, but I never had this version right here. I had this version growing up, so to have him in red and shirtless, look at him flexing those muscles, those plastic muscles. Aren't they amazing? I'm more amazing. Get out of here, Malekith. I swear, man. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much all there is to him. If you want to see a little bit more in-depth review, you can always check out this guy's review right here of Badrock. But as like I said, essentially he's the same figure. There's the detail. We'll go into a little bit more detail of this Badrock. He's strange, he's unique, he's vintage, he's dated, he's cheesy. That's why I love these figures. So let's put Badrock right here. Let's bring in the Creech. If you guys want to see the review of this, the Creech and Badrock, well, the Creech, I did a review of the Creech. At first, I didn't really like him because of the lack of articulation with this figure, but he has grown on me, and he's become one of my favorite figures in my collection. I was disappointed with that Creech. There have been better Creeches made since, but he was the first one, so I picked him up. This Overkill right here has grown on me. Even though I didn't like him at first, he has grown on me. I have other Overkilts that are a little bit better. And of course, the Cygor, way dated. But if you can get a cybernetic gorilla for cheap, I suggest picking him up. Yeah, the Cygor 2 is just way more amazing. There is no comparison, even though I do like the vintageness and the outdatedness of this Cygor. But here is, let me put him with all these figures right here. And yeah, you can definitely tell they're from the same era. They're from the same manufacturer. They are from the same design. So it's really awesome, you know, going back in time and collecting some of these Spawn figures because they're really worth it, man. You know, if you love, like I said, if you love cheese like I do, and did somebody say cheese? Malekith? And you love the vintage style of Spawn, this is these are really cool figures to have. And you can get them now for cheap. You know, I got a feeling that, you know, some of these figures are going to go up in value, especially, you know, if the Spawn movie, the remake comes out and it's successful and they start remaking Spawn movies. Yeah, these figures are going to be worth some money. Maybe not a lot, but but they're going to be worth some money. So I had to bring my camera down this far because he is pretty short. So there you go. There's a better look at Badrock. Doesn't he look awesome, man? I just love the face. I love the sculpt. I love everything about him. He's very awesome. Very on point. Love everything about him. He's got kind of like a space thing going on here with his space boots and space pants. Even though he's not from outer space. He's just kind of mutated. He's a mutant. And the face is on point. Very vintage looking. The teeth is on point. Everything is on point. These were our kinds of action figures back in the day, guys. All the way from 94, I believe this was. So there was my little review. Not so much, not much of a review because, like I said, he is a 90s and there's really not 90s figure, so there's not really not much to review. You can always re-review me, Malekith. I swear, man. You interrupt my video one more time, I'm putting you back in the box and I'm shipping you back where you came from. But anyways, I'll do a shout out, Malekith. If you didn't see that review of Malekith, that was my previous video. So if you want to check that out, check it out. Say, are you happy? Okay. I'm happy. Okay, so there was my little review, guys, of this vintage Spawn Badrock figure, the alternate version of this one. So I figured I wanted to show you this guy because I thought he was worth the review, and he's very, very awesome. He's an awesome figure to have if you love classic 90s Spawn figures. He's a good figure to add to your collection, and I definitely recommend him. So, there you guys have it. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, awesome reviews like this. And there you guys have it. Malekith, you want to say bye? Bye! And check out my review, too. Bye.